the Board of Directors of the Center for the Study of Islam and Democracy, or CSID for short. On behalf of our organization, I am delighted to welcome all of you to the 18th Annual Conference. The Center for the Study of Islam and Democracy is a nonprofit organization based here in Washington, D.C., dedicated to, as our mission statement states, studying Islamic and democratic political thought and merging them into a modern Islamic democratic discourse. The organization was founded in March 1999 by a diverse group of academicians, professionals, and activists, both Muslim and non-Muslim, from around the USA, who agree on the need for the study and dissemination of reliable information on this complex topic. The title of our conference today is The Trump Administration and the Islamic World, From Fighting Extremism to Building Peace and Prosperity. This is an ambitious title. The world currently seems anything but poised to create peaceful and prosperous societies globally. Much has changed in the last year since the presidential elections that brought Donald Trump to power. Reactions to the election have been all over the map, ranging from the apocalyptic to the euphoric in certain circles. Our immediate concern at CSID is, of course, the exploration of how this development affects the Middle East and North Africa and the larger Islamic world. To that end in mind, we will be exploring 4 important and timely topics today in roundtable format. We will begin with a panel on the resurgence of Islamophobia, examining the roots of current anti-Muslim bigotry, to be followed by a panel on Trump and the war against radical Islamic terrorism, implications for the region and the West. The third panel will focus on Tunisia and is titled, Can Tunisia Provide Hope for Democracy and Prosperity in the Arab World? And our final panel is titled, Trump's Embrace of Political Authoritarianism, Whither the Future of the Arab Islamic World. We also have a special luncheon plenary session, and our keynote speaker is Senator Chris Murphy, who is a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee and the Senate Appropriations Committee. I know we are all eager to get started. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to attend and participate in these events, and for inaugurating a conversation that I hope will be mutually illuminating and productive. I should mention here that we have 2 co-sponsors for this conference, the Bridge Initiative of Georgetown University and the Center for Middle East Studies at the Joseph Corbell School of International Studies at the University of Denver. We are fortunate to have with us Dr. Nader Hashmi, who is the director of the Center for Middle East Studies there, and who is also on our board of directors. And I would now like to invite him to say a few words of welcome.
Thank you, Asma, and thank you all for coming. A warm welcome. I see that there's a good presence here today, including members of the Islamophobic industry. Andrew Herod, I see, is in the audience, and I suspect there may be a few others. Everyone is welcome at our conferences. This is the second time that the Center for Middle East Studies at the University of Denver's Joseph Corbell School is sponsoring a conference here in Washington with the Center for the Study of Islam and Democracy. And the reason why we do so is that there's overlapping missions that we have. Our Center for the Study of Islam and our Center for the Study of Middle East Studies at the University of Denver really has a fundamental focus on examining the relationship between democracy and religion in Muslim majority societies. If you go to our website, we have a list of things that we've done, and that mission fundamentally overlaps with the great work that Redwan and his team have been doing here in Washington, D.C. for a very long time. So the partnership is a natural one. We're happy to be back again for another event, and we hope that this relationship can continue into the future. And of course, the theme of political authoritarianism has always been germane to the politics of the Middle East and the Arab Islamic world. As you all know, the theme of political authoritarianism is also germane here in the United States. And there are interesting, I think, connections that exist, although the two cases are fundamentally separate, but I'm hoping that during the course of today's deliberations, some of those connections, the similarities and the differences can be part of our discussion. So welcome, everyone, and I hope you all have a great conference. Thanks.